The keto diet for women. Hi friends, do you know how to stop wanting to eat sweets, start eating fatty foods and finally lose weight almost without restrictions in food and without sport? Read on, and I'll tell you how the keto diet, weekly menu, for women will help to lose weight and discourage the desire to binge on candy and cookies. Yes, it is possible. My blog is a place where I constantly tell you the secrets to losing weight. You've hopefully noticed that I adhere to 3 basic principles. Don't hurt yourself, don't deprive yourself of the pleasure of eating good food, and don't torture yourself too much. Today's post will be no exception either. I will talk about a food system that contains in its diet a large number of allowed foods, and most importantly delicious. The results will not take you long either. However, I always start each of my posts about the diet with a caveat: be sure to consult your doctor before starting. Because the keto diet has serious contraindications and is not suitable for all people. But more about that below. What is keto nutrition? If you are already familiar with the term, you can safely skip to the point about what you can eat. I've also put together recipes for every day. If you haven't heard of this diet yet, I suggest you linger here and find out. It will be helpful. Did you know that you can and should eat fats to lose weight? Just about every doctor in the world is now writing about it. Butter, lard, and pork are no longer on the stop list on the table of many stars and athletes. How is this possible? The name of the diet sounds like ketogenic in English, which means rich in fat. If you think of fried potatoes, you're wrong. Mark Gaiman, a well-known American nutritionist, gives an example. How is foie gras, goose liver filled with fat, prepared? The goose is forcibly and long-fed. Is it really fat? No, with carbohydrates. It's not fat that causes fatty liver disease, it's sugar. We're not talking about fried foods, but foods enriched with healthy fats. Fish, butter, nuts, and some vegetables are rich in these fats. These elements are very important for the body and are especially useful for nursing mothers. Omega-3 and other micronutrients help restore hormonal balance, influence the regular cycle, and are necessary for a child in the first 2 years of life for further normal brain development. If you want to raise a person with a flexible and inquisitive mind, don't forget to eat the foods listed below while breastfeeding, and be sure to introduce them into your baby's diet as well. As a matter of fact, the ketogenic diet can hardly be called a diet. Rather, it is a system of daily diet, with a rich diet and a specific list of products. It takes into account the daily weight of proteins, fats and carbohydrates. In this way, you get all the necessary elements, eat a full meal and lose weight. How does it work? We used to think, or rather, we were so often told, that we need glucose to kickstart our metabolism. And where do we get it? Of course, in foods that are high in carbohydrates, cereals, wholemeal, fruit. Try a more gentle diet, but similar in principle to keto low-carb high-fat, or LCHF diet, high-fat low-carbohydrate. However, in this case the body burns these very fast and long carbohydrates, without touching the existing fat at all. It is as if put aside for a rainy day, and is an untouchable reserve, which upsets us. A LOT ketogenic diet is based on a lack of carbohydrates. As soon as the body realizes that there is not enough fast fuel, it turns to resources which are already available, i.e. the deposits on the sides and hips. Ketosis sets in, the body takes energy from fat. Sounds like a dream come true. Ketosis. What is it? Ketosis is a condition that develops as a result of carbohydrate starvation of cells, when the body begins to break down fat for energy with the formation of large amounts of ketone bodies. Quote from Wikipedia. In simple words, energy is taken from fats, not carbohydrates, as our bodies are used to. How to achieve ketosis? Maintain a balance of 20% protein, 75% fats, and 5% carbs. In 2 to 3 days glycogen stores are consumed. Come keto flu, lethargy, dizziness, etc. On average, it lasts from 2 to 10 days. The more carbs you ate before the keto diet, the harder the keto flu will go. Ketosis sets in. Signs of ketosis: lift in energy, clear thoughts, decreased appetite. The downsides of ketosis include thirst at night, the need to monitor potassium, magnesium, and sodium, taking supplements. Mouth odor may bother you at first. It is not necessary to adhere to ketosis to lose weight, just that the weight will be lost more slowly. That is why the ketogenic diet is effective not only for weight loss, but also for maintaining the result. What can and cannot be done? In order to lose weight, it is not necessary to deprive yourself of food. You need to properly calculate the dose of FFA. And I will tell you how. The amount of enriched fats per day is 80%, proteins 15%, carbohydrates 5%. If necessary, carbohydrates can be increased up to 10%, then the ratio will be 30-60 at 10.